Good morning. I'm going to sit in a profile for you so you could see what we are doing. We're starting today, Darish will sit in front. Thanks. Good idea. We're starting today sitting with legs crossed. Let's have the hands on our kneecaps. You can relax the elbows so nothing is tense. And we're starting just to breathe in from the nose. And when you breathe out, start to roll a little bit your pelvic backward, but very, very gentle. It's like the ceiling is falling on your head a little bit. And let's breathe in and feel that you're pushing the floor with your pelvic and you slowly, slowly rise up. Very gentle, don't create any muscle yet along your spine. Breathing in, and when you're breathing out, pull the center a little bit towards your back. Roll as if you are leaning backward. And then breathe in, try to get yourself above your pelvic with your vertebrae. And then again, let's continue only this. And I want you to feel a little bit more movement in the lower spine. In the chest, I don't want you to think so much at the moment. It will happen on its own. But really try to push something or someone with your lower back. Yeah, like you don't think to go down, think to go backward. To really push someone, like you had a mosquito on your lower back and you cannot touch it, you want to move it somehow. Good. And then slowly, slowly go up. Feel your sitting bones every time you find the stretch of your spine. Good. Breathing out, and again just rolling the spine a little bit. You can stretch the elbows and they will give you sort of a crane to use, and I'm using a lot my hands. I'm bending the elbows in order to go up. Let's do it one last time. Just rolling a little bit of vertebrae. You can slowly, slowly stretch the elbows because of it and leaning a bit backward if it does good to you. And then slowly, slowly come up. Good. And let's try to find now 5 circles with your pelvic from right to left. Very, very gentle. Try to just move the weight of your body like you are chanting something. Good. And just find this nice circle in your pelvic. Good. You can have your hands either on your knees or you can have them also on the floor as Darius is doing. Find what is comfortable to you in order to mobilize movement in that area. Good. And continue the breath in and out. Let's go to the other side. Try to really create a nice circle with your pelvic. You will notice that sometimes we want to have a circle, but what happens is actually a square. And that's because there's a lot of muscle in that area, and maybe it's the morning and we are a bit stiff. So think really to have this circular energy. One last circle there. Good. And let's do the same idea with the chest. Let's go with the chest to the right, and then to the back, and then left and front. And really feel like you are taking your chest backward, and then to the side, and then to the front, and then side front, and side back, and the other side back, just to get a lot of movement. Good. And then let's do it to the other side, rolling the chest backward, and really feel like you're taking your chest out, and then feel that you push the chest backward, so it really curves nice your spine. Good. One last time. Continue to breathe in and out normally here, not something fancy. Good. And let's stay in the alignment, in the stretch position. I'm starting to lean a little bit front with a stretched back. Try not to be rounded here. And slowly, slowly push yourself back. Start to take your head up. Use your hands to hold your knees in order to go backward. And then take all of this front. Bend your elbows so you can push yourself stretched back. And then slowly take everything backward. Look to the ceiling and you could really lean backward to have a nice extension. Then again, try to find this very, very nice alignment with your spine so you're not curvy there. And then take your head backward, pull your shoulders a bit more backward. Good, use your hands on the knees, and one last time, bring yourself front. And really try to find alignment in the lower back. One last time to the back. Good, let's stay here for a second. You can hold your knees. Breathe in and try to really become taller. And then bring yourself back to the center. Very gentle, just drop your head to the right once. Very, very gentle. And then take your head to the left. And really try to drop it. So you're just going from side to side. Don't hold the action. Let the head really drop to one side. And let it also stretch the rib cage and mobilize it a little bit. Good. And then try to take the head to the right. Take the chin to the center. Roll a bit your spine. Take the head to the left. And look up to the ceiling. And then again drop the head to the right. You can involve a bit more spine action if you want. If not, just think about the head. Good. Feel that you can still breathe in and out in this simple coordination. Nice. And let's go to the other side. Start to take your head to the right back. Back center. Back left. And front left. Center. Front right. And really try again to think about a circular energy. You will notice sometimes the body will get stuck in a position and you would use rotation instead of circles, yeah? Nice. And one last time, let's stay in the center, drop your head for a second. Nothing fancy again, just drop your head and take it up and look up to the ceiling again. Let's open a bit the vertebrae of the neck. And then again, this beginning of the class is influenced because we are really sitting a lot during the last day, a lot of office work. There's a lot of tension in the lower back and in the neck. And then one last time, take the head down and roll a bit the pelvic and the spine. And one last time, take your head up. Try to have your chest really shining up to the ceiling. Good. And come back to the center. Let's put the right hand next to the pelvic on the side. Take your left hand up and just slide a little bit to the side with the right hand till you get a nice side flexion. And then push the floor with your hand, come back, switch the hands. We're doing it very, very simple. Again, make it soft. You don't need to do a lot. Just allow the body to move from side to side, and every time using the right hand or the left to push the floor in order to move to the other side. Good. And really melt the head. I myself notice now that when I'm moving from side to side, I hold it. Try to really drop it. So the body weight will create the action. And then again, one last time to the left, let the head fall. Good. And slowly come back to the center. Let's put both of our hands in front of us. I will move a little bit. Good. And try just a second by pressing the hands on the floor. And I will do my best. I don't have a lot of movement in the lumbar area. Try to really stretch it. Feel that your rib cage is far from your pelvic. So it's not all together. I'm really trying to pull myself out. Imagine that your pelvic is connected to the floor and somebody is holding your rib cage and pulling you out from it. And then when you breathe in out, let's roll a bit the pelvic again to the back. Push the hands on the floor a bit and then again breathe in, ripple the spine till you get a nice alignment. And feel again, the rib cage are pulled away from the pelvic. Then again, let's breathe out and roll the spine. And really push someone behind you. Don't only roll it. And then again, breathing in. Movement in the spine till you can stretch it. Breathing out, rolling, push someone on the back. Good. And again, breathing in. Let's stay in the stretched back for a second. Start to walk with your hand a little bit more front, but don't lose the alignment. Don't become rounded. Good. Just do small steps with your hands. Feel well is the boundary. For some of you, you have a marvelous spine. You will not have it at all. I'm already starting to curve myself because it's hard, yeah? So I'm trying to also push the floor. I'm trying to take the chest out towards the floor. And I'm pulling the shoulder blades a little bit to the back. Good. Let's slowly lower the elbows and just stay down for a second in that stretch. Good, just breathe in and out. You can place the hands however you like. Good. And slowly let's roll up, pull yourself back on the